I can't hear.
It just takes a minute.
You will when it goes live.
Hello. We're live.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. So this is our reading stream. I am here with some of my lovely friends. So please go around in a circle. We'll start with this one first and then go down up to me in a circle.
It's me. I'm Rachel. It's Rachel. And I am a self-proclaimed shoujo queen and yaoi princess. And I love all of these beautiful people so much.
Love you too. Hang on, this is gonna look crappy, but the sentiment is that love you too. There we go.
Yay.
I am also here. Hello.
Hello.
Order. Wait your turn.
You
You have to wait your turn. Is it my turn yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm perpetually anxious for various reasons. Yeah, I have a channel. It's called Melissa Reads, where I talk about books and manga, and yeah, I'm active on Writer Twitter if you're into that sort of thing and all that stuff. And if you see a cat walking, he's currently warming his bottom on the heater over there. If he wants to say hello, I'll have him say hi. But if he doesn't want to say hi, don't take it personally. He just really likes to warm his butt, so he's good. So, yeah, anyway,
Warm butts are good.
that's true.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes, you.
Ew.
Yes.
My name is Ven0mess. My name's Leanne. Or Ven0mess if you're nasty. I know my intro. That's why I've only done it for half my videos. And I have a channel called Ven0mess because I am a mess and I'm Ven0mess. And this is great. This is a fun time for me. My husband's here.
Hello, I am Mr. Ven0mess.
Oh.
Y'all are so cute. It's
You're
disgusting.
cute. I'm gonna puke.
I know, I have to go puke. Hold on.
I'm new to the whole YouTube thing.
Oh.
These guys are old, more experienced than I
Yes.
am, and I'm tagging along for the ride.
And he's our moderator,
That's okay.
and
Yeah,
he's also Leanne's husband and a purveyor of really good tea, because I had like a cup of PG Tips today and it was really, really nice. So
Hell yeah.
I might go make another one, but it depends.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it so I can
Also-
see the chat. Hello,
Also,
about
hello.
Click on the
Welcome,
comment that
Boundless.
section. Hello.
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 Thank
No,
you
I'm
for
just wondering
joining
what-
us.
I'm just wondering where Crucive is, so he can make me just go into an existential crisis. Like, I'm just wondering where he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I tweeted about it, so he should come in
He
soon.
should, yes. Nat! I love
My friend!
you! Nat!
Aw,
I love you
Hi,
so much.
Matt.
Hi. Hi, I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Matt. Hi.
I don't know
This
you,
is
but I
another
love you.
another
I love
friend.
everyone.
Know you,
He-
but hi.
He's amazing. Matt, I
He-
love you.
He used to be on YouTube a long time ago.
Me too.
And then-
And then I came back.
You could come back.
stop.
Honestly, Matt, you should just take this as your sign to come
You
back.
should. You should. I would love it.
That would be
We
wonderful.
stole him. We stole him. Once he stopped making videos, we were like, no, you're going into our friend group. You're gonna be our friend. I don't care.
So he got
You
absorbed.
don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to make the mood sensual.
What's the candle that you're burning?
Okay. I always make the mood sensual.
Ooh.
Cookie. Or livre au sucre.
Okay.
I should have cut my wick. You see how I
I'm
should
gonna
have cut
eat.
Yeah,
because I'm hungry.
it's dancing. Get yourself a wick trimmer. They're like $7 on Amazon.
What?
Get yourself a wick trimmer. They're like $7 on Amazon, if that.
fingers?
Okay. Well, then why didn't you cut your wick?
It's
Too
not
late
a,
now. It's on fire. So
huh?
it's too late to cut it now. It's on fire.
Well, I can just do this.
What a brave soul.
I used to. So.
Babe,
What?
we are live.
I'm just saying. See, I got it.
Yay, I'm proud of you.
Oh, so much more manageable of a flame.
Yeah, it's not dancing and
Nice.
it's not like 6 inches above the jar or anything or like that. You're good.
It's not as flaming as I am.
Right.
Ooh.
I mean, factual, yes. But
Mhm.
Is this gonna set the shelf on fire?
So,
Yes, don't put that there.
Okay.
It's a bad idea.
Oh no.
you need to get a
yeah,
candle.
don't do that.
Or, there.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Melissa, didn't you tell me that you used to be
Maybe-
a friend with lighting candles?
Yeah,
Why?
because I just didn't like fire. I obviously still don't like it, but like I know how to light them safely and stuff now. So
All you got to do is get your finger wet, and then it won't burn you.
okay.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Facts.
Do we want to go around and say what we're reading tonight?
Sure.
I'm curious because Leanne's keeping hers as a surprise.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Mine
Oh,
is
that's
gonna
right.
be hints before the reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
do
you're
yours
not
last.
person. That
We'll do
genuinely
the-
surprises me.
The sparkling water is not a hint. Go on.
Okay, so we'll do the same order as last time, so I'll go first. So today I'm going to be reading The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This is a YA contemporary about a young girl named Star whose friend unfortunately gets shot by police one night after a party, and it's basically about the racial injustice in America, and it's emotional and very poignant, and I love it. And I'm very excited to read more of it, and also worried because it's just started and it's already like a gut punch. So I love it though. It's so good.
My turn. Okay.
Yes.
So I have two things that I'm going to switch back and forth between. The first being The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. This is a modern day thriller retelling of Jane Eyre. And we follow our main character, Jane, and she's a dog walker for rich people. So we're trying to be thrilled while also experiencing rich people drama. I don't like any of the characters except for the little doggos, but I'm still into it. I want to know what happens. And if there's not a fire, I will literally be upset.
Yeah, yeah.
If there's not a fire, I'm gonna throw the book across my yard. Anyways, the other option that I'm gonna switch back and forth between is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. This is an adult fantasy about gods. It says a god will return when the earth and sky converge under the black sun.
Isn't it
this-
Native American folklore too?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I think it is because I know Rebecca Roanhorse is Native American. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think probably. But this is book one of the Between Earth and Sky trilogy, inspired by the civilizations of the pre-Columbian Americas,
Oh.
and woven into a tale of celestial prophecies, political intrigue, and forbidden magic. And that just sounds like something I need in my life.
That sounds
So,
like something really cool. I should check that out.
That
I
sounds really
found out
interesting.
about it through
Hi,
Riley
Izzy.
Marie, and she read it in a day. Hello, happy for
Oh.
now.
Hi, Izzy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
I like the name Happy for Now. Aren't we all?
It reminds me of Avenue Q.
Oh, yes, it does.
And in my turn,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm reading I'll Be the One by Lila Lee. And all you have to know about this book is what's encapsulated in the cover, because if you need to know how to do a cover, this is what you do, art department. But because this book is just
Mhm.
happy and joyous, and it's in Own Voices YA contemporary story about a plus-size Korean American teenager named Sky Shin who enters a K-pop competition called You're My Shining Star, where she enters it to essentially push back against the standards in the K-pop industry. And in doing so, she ends up falling for this boy named Henry, who is from a very prominent Korean family, and he is a model, and they keep getting paired up, and then together they have to push back against the industry itself with Sky at the helm of it. I am about 100 pages in or so, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very, very cute. Like, 3 people in the span of a week told me I needed to read it, essentially, and I'm like, fine, I'll read it. And I started reading it, and I love it, so I'm looking forward to continuing on. And also, apologies for misspeaking when I said Rebecca Roanhurst wrote about Native American anthology, or that she was Native American. I'm not entirely sure what her nationality is, and for that I apologize. But I need to read Black Sun too, so thank you for reminding me of that, Rachel.
It sounds so good.
Definitely gonna look into that.
It really does. It's on my TBR.
The cover also,
That's a really cool cover.
It's really good.
it's so
I
pretty.
love
And I
And
love
that
the
cover.
title
Also,
treatment as well. That's a really
when
nice
you
one.
open up the map is like on the actual like end pages.
Ooh.
We love to see
I
it.
love the map. That's pretty.
I love a map.
Boundless Book Owl says she is starting her reread of Illuminae. I'm assuming she.
Oh,
I love Illuminae. Yes.
I've heard of that. Why does it
I need to read that.
Oh,
It's a YA like sci-fi trilogy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it though. I haven't read it. I've heard it was really big like in 2012.
Yes.
2013? I forget when.
Obsidio is on my 2021 to be read. I talked about it in my video. It's the last one in the trilogy. I never got around to it. Yeah, it's the last one. So Illuminae, Gemina, Obsidio.
You're not the only
I need
one
to
I
read
watched
them.
recently that said that they were reading that third one or going to read that third one this year.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Did I go?
So yeah, let Callum go first because mine is going to be a game at first because I like to fuck
Okay.
around.
Well,
Okay.
mine is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This is the dust jacket. I hate the feel of it, so I have to take it off. I'm not a big fan myself. I read 12 books last year, and that was a lot for me. So I'm just reading books that I know I'm going to enjoy before I go into it. And I read 3 John Green books last year. Really enjoyed them. This one, personally, is helping me get through a bunch of stuff because over the last few years I've been wrestling with my own anxiety and my own denial about my anxiety, and this is helping me to open up and realize some stuff.
Good.
Also, a damn
That's awesome.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
Me too.
Just teared up at my husband's words. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! 1,000 Splendid Suns! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You.
Matt! Yes!
Oh,
Yes! It's so good. It's so
I
good.
agree.
And
I just read it a couple
It's
weeks ago.
amazing.
I put it on my top 5 because it's amazing. And also after you finish it, there is a play, and like you're not gonna find any bootlegs. I tried, but like you can find clips and like images of set designs. It looks really, really sick.
And Isn't Sweat and Soap is amazing, by the way. Good job.
It is. I had to comment it in chat.
I didn't read. I haven't read Volume 5 yet, but I will soon.
Yes.
Me neither. It's
I'm very
in the living room.
I'm still behind. I need to read Volume 3.
It's a
And
good
4.
volume.
That's a good volume. Volume 3
I
is
will. I
probably
need to get
my
Volume
favorite.
4 still.
I think Volume 3 comes out.
It's a good series.
No, Volume 6 comes out. Like I want to say like April, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they pushed it back.
Yeah, because they pushed Volume 5 back by 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Then they
pushed it back.
Then the day before it was released, they pushed back Volume 5 of Something's Wrong with Us. Like the day before. I don't know how that's even possible.
Weird.
They pushed it back to February now. I don't have how that's possible. I don't know, but the day before that just
I mean, I
seems.
guess they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
coming
it's
for
the
us.
day before. That
The
doesn't
Angie
make
hates
sense
us.
to me.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
Yeah, what you got, girl?
Okay. So my hints. For
I'm
knowledge,
excited.
for knowledge for everyone who doesn't know me, I started a booktube channel in like 2009, 10-ish, probably I think 10, which is when
Mhm.
this came out, and I bought this book around that time, and it's been sat. It has a lot of dust marks. It's a
Mhm.
standalone. It's written by a woman whose first name is Jane. It is set in Victorian era England.
Jane Ann.
Is it Wildthorn by Jane England?
Nice. Good choice.
Mm.
Good choice.
What an
It's-
oldie, and I never
it's
read
so-
it. And I have so many memories of doing like TBR-esque videos back in the day, being like, I'm gonna read this, and then I
Mhm.
never did.
That's good. I haven't read it in years, but I still had
Yeah.
it, which means I like it. So
Yeah.
I know. That's what I thought of when I heard of it. Because I
Well,
remember you read it a long time ago.
I finished Addie LaRue, and I'm very scared I'm going to a reading slump because not like staring at my bookshelves, nothing appealed to me at all. Nothing. Until Concrete
Mm.
Rose comes out in 3 days, then I'll be appealed again. You know,
yeah, but you have to wait for your copy to
Mhm.
come to you too.
it won't take long.
Yeah, that's true. It won't. Where'd you order it from? Amazon, Barnes and Noble, or Bookshop?
Noble.
Okay, yeah, it's not going to take long.
I'm pretty sure there's a B&N fulfillment center near here because there is a massive B&N store
Oh,
near
good.
here. Usually, when I order things, it's there the next day. Anyway,
That's nice.
this is about
1 second.
a lady.
What's up?
She's a lady, and she like basically is getting sent to an insane asylum, and it's Victorian era England, and there's a corset not for sexy reasons, for life fashion reasons,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't remember a lot about it. Yep, insane asylum, let's do it.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, because it's Victorian era England and women weren't allowed to be independent at all. She expresses the desire to become a doctor, and that was enough reason to put her in an insane asylum. So that's why she's put there. And she
Oh my
also
God.
may not be straight, but I'm not saying anything beyond that.
Mm.
I'm very excited.
That has me intrigued.
You guys
Mhm.
remember that, like, back when I was Leanne JC Ray and I was like, I'm gonna read
I
that.
do. I do remember that actually.
Never did.
Mhm.
It's good. You'll like it, I think.
And I think I'll get it through it quickly. Like, I could probably read this in like a day or two.
It's relatively short. It's probably 304 or 308.
340 something.
Okay, not bad.
43.
All right.
That's not bad at all.
How many
So do
blank
we want to do our first? Oh, yeah.
How many blank pages are at the back? Because fun fact, books have to be printed in multiples of 8. So that's just how the printers function.
Oh,
I don't know why, but that's how they function.
supposed to be.
1.
Okay.
This has none.
Oh, wait, there's 350 pages.
350.
Titles, if that's any interest.
There's 4 blank pages and turtles all the way down.
What about 8?
There's 3 at the back of Life Upstairs.
With the 8 rule, but I think there's a blank. Does that include like title page,
I'm
copyright?
not sure. I just know people were asking John Green, like, oh, why are there so many blank pages at the end of Looking for Alaska? And he's like, fun fact about publishing. And I'm like, interesting.
Publishing is very
That is
interesting.
interesting.
It is very
I
interesting.
love learning about it.
It's also very nerve-wracking. So
Yes.
I'm fine.
No publishing.
Don't worry, Melissa, you'll have your
Okay.
salary.
Eventually.
Yes, it'll happen.
If he
I'll
blurbs
buy
it,
your
dear
books.
God.
Okay, how long are we sprinting? Also, Callum is very confused about this whole concept.
What?
So yeah, so I was thinking we could sprint for maybe like a half hour sprints. So we could do like 2 or 3 of them or more if you want.
Okay.
I don't know how long you want to be on, but
Yeah.
so basically all we have to do is everybody will how about we start at, make it easy, 4:30 or the 30 for you
7:30
guys.
Eastern. I'm translating.
Yes.
6:30
And I'll write that in the
Central.
chat. We'll just do. So we're gonna read until 8 Eastern. So and then we'll just basically just mute your microphones and then you'll read
Until
at the 30. Yeah, until 8.
good.
I'm very excited to read.
Me
Me
too.
too.
I haven't
Me
read
too.
all day today, so I'm
Shameless plug. If anyone
on a date, and I'm very excited.
If anyone is interested in the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, I just uploaded a reading vlog about it. Like, I gotta say, it's probably the best video ever uploaded. If not to the whole website, definitely to my channel.
Yay!
Yay. I'll watch it later.
And I also have all of their channels in the description. So if you want to go to Leanne's channel right now and watch it, you can. But
Firebender.
you can
Woo!
also watch the stream. Either way. So yeah.
I'm so excited. I think I am going to pick this one up first, and then I'll switch.
Nice.
But you know what, though? I wonder if you go with that one first, if you're even going to want to fuck with the other one at all.
Well, see, the thing is that I think I will.
Do you?
I can only take
Mhm.
so much of the rich people mess, but
Yeah.
also Jane as a character. Jane apparently is not her real name, and she lets you know it.
Okay.
I think she's finally said what it is. I don't care. I just want to get to the juicy stuff about what murders and stuff. Thrill me, you know what I mean?
Wait, they haven't gotten to any murders
Mhm.
yet?
I know about a murder,
Hmm.
but I didn't get to see it happen, so that's kind of disappointing. Give me the
Ooh.
juicy details.
Rachel, I almost picked Stay Sexy and Don't Get Murdered for tonight.
Hey, I own that. It's somewhere in this house.
I also own it.
It's probably
was-
in this room.
I wasn't quite feeling a nonfiction.
Yeah, I almost picked up the 5, which is it's a nonfiction about the 5 women that Jack the Ripper killed.
I've heard about that recently.
Yeah, I've heard that it's excellent. I'm excited to get to that eventually.
I've heard it makes you look upon the whole story in a whole new light, and you know, I'm
Because
interested.
it talks about the women.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know who he is, but I also want to learn more about the victims because they had lives too.
Callum took me to the London dungeons, and they have this area, and they have like a warning thing outside of the area, but they have like graphic images of the women.
It's weird because like the whole London Dungeons is like it tells the history of Britain in kind of not a cartoonish way, but in a very like great London, watch out, that kind of way. And it's all kind of like silly and very much for the kids everywhere apart from that Jack the Ripper room where things just get deadly serious.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's even like a Sweeney Todd, okay? Like it's a little like on the nose. And then Hawkins hit Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I bet it's a really good audiobook.
The 5?
No, Stay Sexy and Don't Get Murdered.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure they read it themselves, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I bet they read it. I just love them so much. Elvis died.
Oh.
I know, I saw that.
She said that she read it.
I love Elvis.
Cool. So I'll have to check it out on audio then.
From your picture, you look like a murderino. Cheers,
Mhm.
friend. Cheers to you.
Okay.
I need to,
Do
I
you
like
want to
the
read
hometown.
until 8 o'clock now?
Sounds
Yes, let's.
Yes.
Okay. Let's all get
I have to
through
get some
this.
classical music going because I can't have silence.
That's okay. So we'll read until 8 o'clock.
Okay. I need to unmute. I need to unmute. I need to unmute. Kaisa,
You too.
holy shit.
Oh my god! I'm so happy. Hi, Kaisa. What?
Wait, what the hell? Kaisa? What the? Kaisa! Hi!
It's been like 5
years?
years.
Kaisa,
Long time.
what are you doing? If you're still over in Europe, isn't it really late? What are you doing awake? Hi!
I think it's like 1 there, right?
Yeah, nearly.
Something like that. Oh my god, I feel so happy. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Hi. How are you?
I'm
And hi,
sorry.
Shay. It's good to see you too.
Say that name. Hello,
Yeah,
everyone else too. Hello, everyone else.
Hi. Oh, I was hiding because I went to the bathroom. Not in the room, obviously. I exited and went to the actual bathroom. But like, that's why I was hiding.
That makes sense.
But hi. Hi, Kaisa. Hi. How are you? Oh, I want to get heart emojis. Oh, sweet. Yay. Cool. Thank you.
Lisa, how are things in Sweden? Is it amazing?
See you later, Shay.
Is it better than America?
Good day, Shay.
I'm so sorry that I cut this short. Rachel, I should explain. Kaisa is one of our oldest YouTube friends, and she also pieced out around the same time that I did. And Kaisa and I had a Doctor Who channel together called The Doctor's Companions.
Yes, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. I love Doctor Who.
I know. Kaisa, you're a beautiful soul, and I hope
You are beautiful, Kaisa. You are beautiful. So are you coming back or what's up? What's going on? I went to your channel and it said it's a dead channel with no video it's a dead channel with no videos. So what's going on? Are you coming too or what's up?
She coming too. What do you mean?
Is she coming back?
Not. Don't pressure her.
I'm not pressuring her, I'm just asking. Pressuring her would be you have to come back. I'm asking if she is.
There's a 10-second delay on the stream and the YouTube video.
Yeah, there's a good 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh God, thank you guys.
We're basically done.
Thank you. 11 days we have now? Maybe?
Yo, this is trippy to have her here.
It is very trippy. And
I know,
Miles is back to warming his butt. He's back to warming his butt on the. If you remember Miles, Kai said he is right over there. He's 10 now. So, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But
oh, that's making me so happy.
Thank you. Thank you, Kaisa. So, since Kaisa decided to just shake most of us, do we want to go around and talk about what we've read so far? And think, well, why am I running the stream like it's my stream? Dylan, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we might as well just talk about our books since we're already unmuted.
Okay.
So, may as well.
Well, just the next stream is a 40-minute.
So, okay. I was almost done with the chapter, I think. But, no, I must have just started it, actually. But my book is really good. I got chills twice already, and it's, oh my god, it's a lot. So we basically met Khalil's mom in the hospital, and oh my god, it's such an emotional, real book. There was one part that I like highlighted. Let me see if I can find it again. Now, of course, I can't find it, even though I bookmarked it. Well, anyway, it was something about. Star has a boyfriend named Chris who they are kind of like having a little bit of trouble in their life right now, in their relationship, and so he's the person that she can be more herself around. And there's a part where she talks about how she's still like hiding certain parts of herself because I can't find the quote. It was in here, but it was something like once you open up too much to somebody, it's like they see you naked. And I just really like that quote and made me think, like especially with like your past, like something really really personal.
Yeah.
So
I really love Star and Chris's relationship in that book.
I like it too. They Chris like did the sang the opening to Prince of Bel Air, so that was fun. So that was really nice. Yeah, here's the quote. It says, "Ever since I don't have to decide which star I have to be with him, he likes both. Well, the parts I've shown him. Some things I can't reveal, like Natasha. Once you've seen how broken someone is, it's like seeing them naked. You can't look at them the same anymore." I thought that was really like true and made me think.
I like
So
that.
I like it. It's really good. It's a fantastic book. Oh, I'm on page 94. I think I'm almost to the end of this chapter, or about halfway through or something. Yeah, I'm on chapter 6. Page 94. They just got to the police station. So we're going to talk to the cop, I think. Whew, it's really good, though. Oh, my God. It's a lot, but it's really good.
Then you have Concrete Rose coming out this coming Tuesday.
Yes.
So don't expect you to jump immediately into Concrete Rose because, like, The Hate You Give is a book that you need to digest and think about. But definitely get Concrete Rose.
Agreed. I already have it on pre-order. It's gonna be here probably by the end of the month because that's usually how my independent bookstore does pre-orders. They ship it out, but it takes a little bit. So
I bought mine through.
I'm gonna need it right away. So
I was so happy when he announced that Concrete Rose is going to be like about Star's dad because I just loved him so much. Like it's a really little thing. I loved the fact that he gardened. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just really symbolic. So like I like how. Because, like, when you're creating characters, it's important to make them well-rounded and to not make them one-dimensional, and to have him having him be a good dad is one part of his character, but also having him garden just gives a whole other element to who he actually is.
And then it ties perfectly into the Tupac lyric, which is Concrete Rose.
Oh yeah,
we're talking about The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas Arctic. Technically Concrete Rose, which is the prequel to that book that's coming out on Tuesday.
It's this book. I'm reading it right now.
And there's also plenty of other editions. There's one with like a gold cover that I think is the one Leanne has.
I have.
And there's the one with the white cover that I have. I don't even think it's out in paperback yet. And it's been in print since 2016.
Yeah, and it's like continually on the top 100, right?
Yeah. And it hasn't. I don't think it's left. I don't think it's left the New York Times bestseller list since it got on it.
I don't think it has either, and that's amazing.
No, that is amazing. And she just unveiled. Her alma mater just unveiled, or she unveiled through her alma mater that she's putting up a a scholarship a full ride scholarship for creative writing students, like in her name,
Well, she in
which is
her,
amazing.
one of her live streams, she implied she got a 7-figure deal for Concrete Rose.
Wow.
Not surprised.
Oh my
Not
God.
surprised.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there is a movie about the hate you give. Yeah, there is. With I think
That's
Amanda
amazing.
Steinberg.
Yeah, Matt, it definitely leaves a huge impact. Like,
Yeah, Art Tech, there is a movie, and it's very, very good. I cried 5 times.
Mhm.
and Angie's in it.
Mhm.
She is really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At the,
Oh,
at
really?
the end when stars at the protest, Angie, I can't remember if it's a sign or
It's
it's a teacher maybe. Angie's there and she's like, "Hey, take this."
Wait, she's the one who gives her the megaphone?
It's the megaphone. Yep, she gives her the megaphone.
That is symbolic as fuck. Please.
Oh my God.
Yes! Oh, that hurt me. But
Well, now I want to watch the movie.
God.
I have to read it though.
The movie is very good. You'll cry your eyes out. You won't have any tears left in your eyes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm already
It'll be
close
so
to crying.
dry.
Can we do a movie stream, or was that like copyright death sentence?
We could do a movie
Can't.
party on our
Like,
Skype.
We can't stream it because that would be
But
grounds
all
of
of us
copyright
can
infringement.
hop on and watch it together.
Yeah.
But I know there are ways where you can like do like group watch parties and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like legally too, I think.
Damn it! I'm trying to find like a picture of the scene with Angie in it, and of course
It's in the trailer though. It's in the trailer. If you look, it's in the like where she has the megaphone. It's in the trailer.
Does that mean that Angie's in the trailer?
She may be, but it's been forever since I haven't even seen the movie. So I've just watched the trailer.
Movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nerds, I don't know. You must up, nerds. Why haven't you seen the movie?
I haven't. I just don't know.
Hello,
Hey, Kate,
Kay.
how are you?
Blockade says.
How are you?
Melissa.
She's one of the
no.
reasons I joined like anime YouTube.
Okay, yeah, Angie's not in the
She
trailer.
created.
Oh, that's sad.
But, yeah, the movie's really good. It's really good.
The movie is very, very good. I saw it in theaters.
Every book on my top 5 has a movie except Axiom's End.
Well, 1,000 Splendid Suns has a movie.
Huh?
1,000 Splendid Suns has a movie.
Oh, no. But it has a play.
It has an adaptation. Okay. I'm like, it has a really.
No, I was just thinking.
It's a doable movie. It would be rated R, but
Mhm.
Honestly, it's more doable than a play. Like, I'm a little like, what?
yeah, like I don't know how they even do the C-section scene,
Oh, well, they
unless obviously it
Oh.
goes black, but still.
just do curtains.
So we have a question from Kaisa.
Mm-hmm. How do you force yourself to read stuff that matters? You just swallow it and do it because it's uncomfortable.
Mhm.
But if it's uncomfortable for you for whatever reason, you have to as you're reading it, think about why it's uncomfortable because that means you just have to go through a process of educating yourself and figuring out why certain things make you uncomfortable and why certain scenes in certain books make you feel uncomfortable or why certain scenes in movies make you feel uncomfortable. Whatever it is, you have to just if it's making you uncomfortable, it matters and you have to figure out why. And that's just a way for you to grow as a person. So you just have to do it. That's basically all I have to say on that front, really.
I think you just need to find like something you really, really relate to, or something that is about it matters to you. So, like, if you saw my top 5 video, like the reason why I like the hate you give for me was because of like George Floyd's murder, and then we had a black man get murdered in our city not long after, and so I was just like really, really like. It's all I could think about was like the BLM movement and how people in our area were just being racist and like hating it.
Gemma says hi.
Yeah, Gemma says hello.
Hello, Gemma. I love you.
Hi, Gemma.
I think you just kind of have to like make yourself, but also don't make yourself because if you're not in the mood, you're not going to enjoy it and you might not like absorb what you're meant to.
Mm-hmm. You have to
Right.
figure out the time when you're gonna be able to handle certain things, and that's with any book at all. Because say for example, if you want to read an Ellen Hopkins book, you have to be in the mood to read an Ellen Hopkins book. When you go into an Ellen Hopkins
Right.
book, you are not going to have a good time. That's
Right.
been the way since her debut, and it's continued on now. Her debut 15 years ago, 16 or 15 years ago, I don't remember, but it's been a long time. So, yeah, you just have to, I guess, go into it with an open mind, but also go into it knowing that if it makes you uncomfortable, that's just a teaching moment for you and figuring out why it does that to you.
Yeah. Take her.
Yeah, I agree.
Callum's gonna take our girl OUT.
Okay. Go out, Gemma. Go do business.
Okay.
Be a good girl.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't think. What does matter? She said, "How do I force myself to read stuff that matters? What really matters? You know,
That's real.
it's all about like what matters to you."
It's true.
Yeah. Some of my favorite books are the books that like I've really, really connected to. So books like With or Without You by Brian Ferry, Two Boys Kissing by David Letterman, even The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. Like there are other things that just like remind me of my life because of those books, and the themes in those books have kind of shaped who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of just have to find the right book for you. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
But
it's hard to explain, but that's what you have to do. Because like I remember when me and you, I think we read With or Without You by Brian Ferry around the same time, and neither of us knew about the chaser subculture at all, and
no,
we
at
were
all.
we were both completely horrified. Our reaction pretty much was what is this, and why is it a thing? And reading that book, I'm like, and at that point I had no idea I was queer, and I'm like what even like what is like I was completely just floored by that book. And then like
Yeah, me too.
And then on the flip side of it, when I read what is it? Perfect World by Ria Aruga, which is a manga, I hated it.
Oh yeah.
I hated it. I hated it. I'm like I have no time nor patience to learn about or to read about an ableist woman learning to love a wheelchair user beyond his disability. That is tired. That is why I'm in this industry. I'm exhausted. So like I'm exhausted. But then there's books like The Bone Houses. But then there's books like The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones, which has fantastic own voices disability representation. And yes, like I would go to bed and read the book, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna read one chapter, and I'd be up like past midnight reading it. I'm like, this just there are moments where it just hits me because there's I forget where it is. I think they're in the woods somewhere, or it's in Medieval, so they're obviously in the woods. And Ellis and the main character, the girl Rin, are talking. And Ellis is feeling very sick and very weak because he's run out of his medicine. It's an herbal concoction that he uses to stave off his chronic pain. And she's like, "You're not weak," and he's like, "I know, but it's tough to convince the world of that most of the time." Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Ow, that is." There's truth in that bit. Just
see, and I love stuff like that. But like then if you take a writer like Ellen Hopkins, I feel like I totally got ruined for her. And I kind of like have formulated my reasons why. Writers like her, her genre is just like torture.
Yeah, it's their issue books.
And like So there's this playwright named Sarah Kane, and she started this theater company called In Your Face Theater. And wow, she like sticks her middle finger up at torture porn and like asks them to sit on it and rotate, please, because if you ever want to like read of the worst, most graphic thing you've ever read, the play Blasted by Sarah Kane. Let's see, at one point, but there's several instances of sodomizing rape. Someone's eyeballs get popped out and someone eats the eyeballs and they fuck his eyeball socket hole situation. And it's really, really graphic, and like I kind of hated reading it until I found out that the reason why she writes like that is to literally like say fuck you to torture porn. But at the same time, I'm wondering like how are you accomplishing that by just being
gratuitous? Like that doesn't seem to be helping. It seems to be amplifying the issue. But like I haven't read it. I never will.
Right.
I won't either.
Like I never will.
That doesn't sound like no.
So that's like what gets me about it. We read it for my play analysis class.
Mm-hmm.
How that is like at one point, because they're in a hotel or whatever, at one point a bomb drops. Yeah.
Wow.
So what kind of like stuff do you want to read?
Yeah.
You said reading like feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. But
if you want to read feel good things, just read the entire Anna and the French Kiss trilogy. Because that is I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Just read that entire trilogy.
Right.
I don't read feel good things.
You're deaf, but hello, I love you.
I have realized too that I have a problem with like romance, like in stories.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't find myself being compelled to it.
Okay.
Like it takes a lot for like it doesn't I can care about the characters individually, but I'm noticing lately it takes a lot for me to care about like them.
A romantic subplot or a romantic plot.
Either, yeah.
Yeah. Well, everyone has their own taste in everything. Just as like I like
about the romance. That being said, Addie LaRue wrestled my Jimmy's with a certain relationship, so
okay. There's that. Her jimmies have been rustled. It's fine.
Rachel, talk about your book.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I was going to ask, how did you like your book, Rachel?
Okay, so for those that weren't here earlier, I'm reading The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. It is a modern day thriller retelling of Jane Eyre, rich people drama. But so the main character's name is Jane. Jane, that's not her real name, but she goes by Jane. She makes you know it. Anyways, she was talking about like our male lead's wife, like dead, and she said something like, it feels like she's gonna appear right around the corner. And I'm like, that is foreshadowing. Hello, if I ever saw it. And then I just was getting towards the end of this chapter, and she runs into one of the guys that lives in their neighborhood in the grocery store, and he says something to her, and I'm like, how much does he know about something that I can't talk about because of spoilers? How much does this man know? Intrigued. So it's going well. I have cracked page 100. And there's only 290 pages, so that's nice.
Is it a thriller?
Oh my god, I almost dropped it on the floor. It is a thriller.
You feel thrilled?
Kind of. I just want there to be more murder.
Don't we all?
Just like
Yes.
but maybe we'll get there eventually. I don't know what'll happen, but also this is my bookmark as of right now.
Nice.
It
Oh.
is
Oh, cool.
Magic the Gathering. They released art prints, and this is from their like Modern Horizons series, and it is from the card
Oh,
Waterlogged Grove, and the art is by John Avon. And I just think it's really pretty.
that's
It's
pretty.
really pretty.
I know. I had to show it
Mhm.
off. That's all I gotta say.
That's nice.
I didn't read much.
No.
Very distractible.
I find it hard to read
Yes.
in like the just the silence. So
Yeah. Well, Chris brought me some food. I had to pee. You
I
know.
put on some Schumann, and then I played some Schubert, and then I was just listening to Medlinson, so it's fine.
Melissa, tell us about your book.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
How was your book?
I'm reading. I'll Be the One by Lila Lee, and for those of you who weren't here earlier, it's about a Korean American teenager named Sky, and she enters a K-pop competition to essentially push back against the standards of the K-pop industry. And throughout the process, she falls in love with a competitor named Henry Cho, who she gets paired up with, and it's just very, very cute, very fun. I really like it, and like they in the chapter that I read when we were reading, they went on a date but not a date for tacos, and that just makes me think of like how nice it'll be when we can like have regular lives again. Because I'm like, I miss food trucks. Like I want to go to a food truck festival, but like obviously when I'm vaccinated and when it's safe. So like it was nice to
Right.
experience the date with Henry and Sky and to see what is going to happen with them, because Henry is a model and he's famous, and that comes with things, and I'm just excited to see where it goes from here.
I love Korean stuff.
It sounds really cool.
I get it.
I gave you the link to it
Yes,
yesterday,
you did.
and oh yeah, get it.
I'll have
It's
to
good.
get
I think
it.
you really like it. And if you want, 'cause there are,
Dylan. Will Buddy read it, Dylan?
and if you want, there's plenty
Oh,
of
that's a good idea.
there's a lot of, I know that there's a lot of Own Voices Korean books coming out, or sorry, Korean American things
Mhm.
coming out like this year. Pretty much, like I can double check what
Ooh.
ones, but I know of some right now. So
I love Korean stuff.
Cool.
All I listen to is K-pop.
If anyone's wondering what's being weird, Callum
What?
just took our dog outside, and now his hands are like little icicles, so I'm just warming his hands up for him.
okay.
Oh,
It's very cold here.
So, have you all
Seems like
spoken about your books?
I haven't yet, but
Okay.
it's your turn, really. Actually, wait, Melissa, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
So, the bit.
By the way, Kaisa, this is my husband, Callum.
Hello, I am the husband. So,
Kaisa, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
yeah. So the bit that I just read, I think, was one of the first proper thought spirals in the book.
have a good night, Kaisa. Bye.
Yeah.
Wait, did you explain kind of what it's about earlier?
I don't think I explained what it's really
Because
about.
I think only me and Melissa have read it, of this group here. Dylan, did you read Turtles?
Not yet. I have it though.
Yeah, so explain Aza.
Good night, Kaisa.
Good
Cool.
night. I love you.
Dreams.
So it's about a girl in high school, and it's kind of about her struggles with anxiety. She has like fully diagnosed anxiety, and seeing it from a first-person perspective, understanding her thoughts, makes it, you know. Huh?
She's OCD.
OCD. It can manifest as anxiety as well.
OCD is a form of anxiety. Yes,
Oh.
it's in the anxiety family of mental illnesses. Go on.
Okay, so she has like full OCD, and you can see that with the way her thoughts race. She gets caught up in very little things. Like, for an example, she's constantly picking at her finger, and she has to wear a Band-Aid all the time, and she's really worried about it getting infected all the time. So she's like changing the Band-Aid. And this first thought spiral happens when she can't remember if she's changed the Band-Aid or not. And what I found really interesting about it is reading it, I got from the top of the page to the bottom of the page in like 10 seconds, because it became so quick. And although it was just her thoughts, the way it's written with different fonts and things, well, not different fonts, but it's like some of it's italicized, some of it isn't, some of it's bold, some of it's not. It looks like it's like 3 or 4 different people having an argument at once, when you know it's just one person thinking their thoughts aloud inside their head. And it was kind of relatable. Not as, not as much as just like changing a Band-Aid, but other things. But I've definitely experienced this before. And I thought that everyone had. But I'm beginning to realize that
Not everybody does. And then when you realize
It's
that
kind of running joke as long as we've been like together, so like for 6 years now, that the joke is that because Callum is a very like I'm a very anxious person. Callum's a very anxious person, but like I don't know if it's like that stiff British upper lip or what, but like he never acknowledged it or like even thought that he was like struggling with something. So it became a running joke in our family. Callum, he doesn't have anxiety whenever he does something incredibly anxious or is being very anxious. Because we'll say, Callum, you have anxiety. And he would say, no, I don't.
no, I don't. I just get anxious. Which is my usual response.
I'm so proud of you because he's coming to terms with the fact that it is anxiety. And that it's not a bad thing, but that it's something he has to deal with.
It's something that at the very least I should admit.
At the very least.
Yeah, and this book is helping with that. So, from the point of view, it seems like the story is mostly about anxiety, but it is also a almost a murder mystery as well, as they try and solve out of one of their friends' dads, who just happens to be a very, very rich man, and then a lot of money gets involved. And it's fascinating, it's intriguing. It mentions Applebee's a bit too much.
Oh, Applebee's.
That's my one criticism.
like John's whole thing is that he'll mention whatever is around his town, and apparently he mentions the Applebee's a lot because like I think he like maybe frequents it. It's like the same because in the gas station with Tiffios, he like that gas station is in his town, so it's like
but they're only there like twice.
yeah they're only there twice.
The thing is though is that he has to pay the LLC of Applebee's to use that name,
which makes me think it was a sponsor.
not necessarily. He probably didn't have to give him very much.
True.
And you don't have to pay every time you say it. It's a similar thing of like if I was filming a movie right now and sparkling water, you have to like sign a contract to be able to do that.
I was wondering about that because they also they mentioned like Fresh Prince Bel-Air and Hate You Give, and what's the other thing they referenced? They referenced something else. I can't remember now.
Fresh Prince is a cultural phenomenon. Applebee's not so much.
That's true.
You still have to have like the clearance to not get sued for using the name. So like when I was in college, in my theater as a business course, we actually learned how to write up like contracts to use, like say you're in a play and fucking people have a Starbucks cup. You have to have a contract with Starbucks to have that cup be used, or else they can sue you. Money isn't always involved. Sometimes just the brand being the thing out is the contract, but still. Weird tangent. Anyway, it's okay so far. It's I'm right at the beginning though. I'm on page 21. And I want to show you guys my bookmark.
Yes.
This girl on Etsy makes them.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
For shows, and I think they're really neat.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Send me the link.
Me too.
It just she thought that she was like going to go and be like a, what do you call it, like a nanny type thing for this family, but then she pulls up in her little carriage and they're like, oh nope, you're actually going to this fucking gated community. Oh, and she's like, that's not correct. And then they're like, come on, get in here, come on. And then they're like, well, you're not right up here, girl, so you're gonna hang out here for a while. And she's like, what? No. And they're like, come on, Lucy. And she's like, my name's not Lucy.
Oh.
And then it had like a flashback scene where she basically had a doll and she started to like take it apart because she wanted to see what it looked like as a scientist. And her father thought that was kind of cute, but the mother was like, no. That's my summary
Interesting.
of the first 20 pages. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely. Well, I'm glad you're at least liking it somewhat.
No, I like it. I told Melissa, I can't remember if I tweeted this or I was talking to Melissa, I just kind of want to just read Addie LaRue again.
I mean, you could if you wanted. No one's
Yeah.
stopping.
That's true.
I mean, and I told you, I read Tiffy's for 3 weeks straight when it first came out. So, like, that was the only book I read. I finished it in 8 hours and kept reading it. So, like, if you want to read if you want to read Addie LaRue again, no one's gonna blame you.
Do it.
Eventually, you're gonna get tired of it and want to read a different book. So read Addie LaRue until you're tired of it.
Yep.
Like, I low-key have a fan fiction plot in my head, y'all. Like,
wow.
what?
Then
Okay.
write the fanfic, girl. We'll read it.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to do another sprint at the half mark? I don't mean to like take over for you, Dylan. I know it's your stream.
Sure.
I was just sort of.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do one more. We'll do one more sprint.
Okay.
So we'll read until 9, right?
9 our time, yeah.
That's the type. 9 p.m.
Are we playing Among Us after this one?
Yep. My critique partner /
Yeah, we are.
sibling / friend Michelle is going to be joining us. So
Can't wait.
Yay!
she's a lot of fun.
Oh,
She says she's bad at Among Us, but I'm like, we're just gonna have fun. It's okay.
Yeah, we just have fun.
Ooh,
We
that makes
just
me
run around
excited.
And she's a robotics teacher, and she's like the sweetest, most pure human ever. So I'm very excited for you guys to meet her. She's really nice.
Sounds
Excited.
Awesome.
If anyone else wants to join us that's like watching this, you totally can. It'd be chill time. Are Sam and
Yeah,
Steele
that's
going to join us?
Steele is at D&D, but I could text Sam and ask her.
Sweet. By the way, I need to stop doing this in videos.
I do it all the time. Hey!
No, do you know why?
fine.
This is fine.
That's
Do you know
different.
what this means in other countries?
I mean,
Isn't
fuck
that-
you.
Isn't that like fuck you?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's
Actually,
sad.
Especially
Yeah.
in Britain.
In the good old Breton town.
Something I learned the hard way.
Well, it supposedly came from the idea that archers would insult people by proving to them they still have their fingers so they can still fire arrows. So, like, if a soldier did that,
Oh,
I can still fire arrows. Is apparently where it came from. I think
that
that's
makes sense.
probably bullshit, but, you know, it's a nice enough little story.
That's a nice story. I love story time.
It's really interesting.
Speaking of story time,
Let's get into it. Woo!
Yes, if I can make it work. Okay, so we will read
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock.
Yes. Yeah, my timers just went off.
Nice.
Mhm.
We've teleported.
Oh my gosh.
Magic.
We
Oh,
teleported?
yeah, you did teleport. Nice.
Oh yeah, I see now. Awesome. So, how were your books?
It's getting spicy.
So is mine.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ooh,
I
nice.
love some spice.
I mean, mine
I
is
mean, it
too.
got spicy for a moment, and then the thought spiral took over. But you know,
We're on the same wavelength because mine is
nice.
on the cusp of getting spicy because I know what forced proximity does in romance, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
I
Like,
heard you, and I thought you said horse proximity.
I heard the same thing.
no,
And I was
horse
like, well, I mean,
proximity.
people feel like horses, but
no. I am a former champion horseback rider, but no.
I mean, they could ride on a horse like into the sunset.
In a K-pop video, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's true. Mine is getting really good. It's compelling
You
me.
can take
I
off the
literally
thing.
just read like 20 pages.
You can take off the thing because someone asked if we were supposed to be reading.
Oh, I forgot. No, we're done with the sprint for now. So a lot happened. They had the interrogation at the police station, which was bullshit, total bullshit.
Always
And
is.
I got so mad. I got so pissed off. I almost like paused to like yell at you guys, but I didn't. Because they start talking about it, and it seems pretty normal. And then they start like accusing him of being a drug dealer, and that's all they're asking about is the fact that he may have sold drugs, and that's it. And I was so pissed, so mad. Oh my god! And then they say on the news that he's an alleged drug dealer. They don't even say his name. Like, oh my god, my freaking god! That's why I couldn't stop reading because like
George
it
Floyd.
just compelled me.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of people starting with George Floyd. Yeah. Knowing that so much, I
Knowing
might
what?
strongly recommend that you. Do you have Netflix?
oh god,
I do. Yeah.
Is it called When
What?
They See Us?
yes, it is.
The Ava DuVernay miniseries When They See Us.
Mhm.
Have you guys
Oh.
seen it?
No.
I haven't heard of it.
Have you heard of Ava DuVernay?
Yeah, Ava DuVernay, yeah.
Okay, so this is about the Central Park Five. Do you guys know that case?
No.
Yes.
Okay, these 5 teenage boys were accused of raping a woman in Central Park. There was no evidence. There was nothing. They were all under the age of 18. They were brought into police interrogation for like a shit ton of time. No parents, no lawyers, nothing.
Yep.
And they were wrongfully convicted and served like the oldest kid served like
20 years.
20
wasn't it?
years.
Something like that?
Through DNA, through basically, I don't want to give it away, but it's a real story. They didn't do it.
I have never been
Right.
more angry watching a TV show in my entire life. Like, it's a fantastic series,
Oh
and
my
I highly
god.
recommend everyone, but it was a struggle to get through because I just the sense of injustice the whole time as you're watching it. It's just it's palpable. It's unreal, but it is real. And that's what made me very
Yeah.
angry.
It's
Yeah.
just so visceral that it hurts, and you can't. You want to fix it. You want to get into your TV or your computer or wherever you're watching it, and you want to fix it, but you can't because you're on your couch, and So
That's-
all you can do is take that out into reality.
At the Central Park 5 though is Donald Trump at the time got I think it was a New York Post. He bought the front page to put this thing about how basically like how black teenagers are hooligans and that the 5 are guilty and that they should get locked up forever. And he still stands by that to
Oh
this
my
day,
God.
even though the actual perpetrator confessed. Spicy.
God, that's
Spicy.
That looked just because of the angle of how your camera is, the flame looked much bigger than it should have.
Yeah.
It's one of these, so the flame is pretty. I mean, the
nice.
flame is this big.
I use an electric candle lighter. It makes me less anxious.
Oh, like a Tesla one with the.
Yeah, and you recharge it and everything.
That's fancy.
They're actually technically more dangerous than these.
I know. Well,
'Cause
in
I-
a way.
Have you watched The Vow?
Well, mine has it. Well,
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
Oh God.
Well, mine has an on and off switch into safety and everything. So.
What is the vow? Explain the vow, Rachel.
The Vow is about a cult called Nexim, and they were all about people wanting to better themselves.
Nexium. I know Nexium.
Keith is nasty.
What's
You
his?
do not trust someone that goes and kisses everyone on the lips. Everyone.
What's his?
No, that's nasty. That's how you get germs. Mm-mm.
What is his name?
I'm sorry, are you the protagonist of this book?
Keith.
That's right.
Keith the shit. That's his name. His name is Keith, but I don't know what his last name
Keith.
is.
Don't trust someone called Keith for a start. Like, my apologies. Watching.
Keith Rainier. He's in jail now, by the way. He was convicted of all charges and sentenced to 120 years.
Good.
He's currently 60 years old. But I will tell you that the women that were in the cult, they got branded.
Yep.
Branded.
Is this a movie or a documentary?
It's a documentary on HBO Max or an HBO. Recommend. I haven't got through the whole thing because I don't like looking at and seeing his face. He makes me want to puke.
About it a couple years ago. About I think when his trial started. I don't even know if it's trial. When they caught him basically and finally said, "Yo, dude's committing a crime."
Yeah, because one of the people that was in Smallville, she was like one of the leaders of it all.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like the brand that he puts on these women, it's like a K for his name, and then it's like a symbol, right?
Yeah. They talk about it, and then you get to see it.
Oh.
Mm.
Excuse me out.
Ah. Ugh.
Name 3 viewers since we stopped reading.
Huh? What?
Callum's looking at our view count and saying we have 3 more people. Hello, everyone watching us.
Hey.
Still here. I want to know
Hi.
what everyone's reading.
Yeah.
Strat Chick, you caught us right
What
at
are
the
y'all
end of
reading?
the sprint, but I'm curious.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, we will do this again. Yeah. On my channel personally, I
definitely.
do a bunch of random reading streams. And then I'll have Dylan pop up
That would be fun.
like a surprise.
I'll
Yeah.
pop up too.
Yeah, I love doing reading streams because like I can actually sit down and read.
Last week's was the first
I
one.
know, right?
Well, yeah, we can do one whenever. Like we could just hop channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, channel hopping.
That'd be
Sounds good to
fun.
me.
It'll be fun. I love reading with y'all.
Me too. It's fun.
Me
It is
too.
fun. So I am reading The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins for the new peeps. You know about it. Crap. Like it says in the synopsis, basically that this guy is recently widowed because his wife drowned.
Last Chance Brides.
It's a Jane Eyre retelling. Anyways, I got to the end of this part, and the police officer is knocking on the door wanting to talk to him about his wife. And I'm like, ooh, about to be spicy up in here.
Changing on the characters? Because I know you were saying that before you were only liking the doggos.
I mean, I still only like the dogs. They are all shitty people, but they are interesting to read about. I will say that. And then, so you get Jane's point of view, and then it goes into the wife's point of view. His wife that is drowned. Yes.
It kind of reminds me of The Staircase.
Never heard of that.
It's well, I can't remember the guy's name. It's a real murder, and it was.
Oh my god! Yes.
Where he pushed her down the stairs and like there was blood. Like this guy. Okay, imagine.
Didn't he say it was birds or something?
Yes. No. 911. What's your emergency? Hi, my wife fell down the stairs and she's dying. Okay, we'll be right there. There's blood everywhere. She fell down the stairs. There's blood everywhere. And then this fucking lawyer that he hired tried to say that an owl got into the house.
The owl. Yes.
And she was startled by an owl. The owl scratched her and she fell down the stairs and died.
That's just 1 degree better than you're on a spooky ghost.
This is a true story, okay? This is true.
Wow.
It's true.
He was like a mega rich guy.
Well, wasn't he worried that she was going to expose him for being gay or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh no, Leanne, I love that we know all of the murders.
She knows all the murders.
I love it. Bonding over murder. Love to see it.
She loves her true crime.
I love true crime. I love it.
Mythic.
Zodiac
I've never heard of Last Chance Brides.
Yeah, I haven't either. Are you enjoying it?
Are you enjoying it? Who wrote it? What's it about?
You tell us.
I mean,
We are very
questions.
What's the ISBN number?
Nice. What the fuck?
Type it.
Yeah, just explain.
Tell us.
Well, he types, I only read about 15 more pages of this because, like, Mom came home and we had to talk to her, and then we came upstairs. But basically just, like, asylum stuff, you know, like getting her into the asylum, and her being like, what? This is an asylum? I don't belong here. But then she's like, yes, she's played by Matt Berry.
This is an asylum. I don't belong here.
Mythic said that they're British. They totally know who that is. She's played by Matt Berry. Anyway,
Get your hands off me. I don't belong in an asylum.
but what I'm kind of intrigued by is I'm wondering, like, is she crazy? Because they're showing all these like flashbacks of her, and like she thinks her name is Louisa, but her last name is like Cosgrove, and then they're calling her Lucy Childs in the asylum. So it's like, which is it? You know? Ooh, intrigue.
Interesting. I guess you'll just have to keep reading and find out.
Ooh. Oh no, you have to keep reading. My favorite season of American Horror Story is Asylum. Fun fact.
That's a good one.
I can't watch.
I like that one too.
I watched it, but I refuse to
Wait, what?
rewatch Roanoke because it was too much.
About American Horror Story? Okay,
Yeah.
Roanoke is the worst series of anything ever. I love American Horror Story. Roanoke was just unbelievably bad to me. Like I feel like they ran out of ideas halfway through.
It wasn't my favorite either.
I think the 1984 is way worse than Roanoke.
The 1984 at least had an idea.
At least 1984.
I never watched
apparently
that one.
has the Night Stalker in it.
You know what? I will give it that. That was good.
What I hate,
I haven't watched
The
it
guy
yet
who
because
played Richard Ramirez was good.
he was
Mhm.
a little bit.
He's also very
No,
attractive.
Richard Ramirez was sexy,
Mm,
except
except the teeth.
the teeth. Fun fact about Richard Ramirez: his teeth were all fucked up.
Yeah, if you look, everyone in the chat, Google Richard.
Coven is your favorite? It's Coven's good for the aesthetic.
Coven is good.
I love Coven.
It's my favorite series.
Oh,
so.
Mythic answered our question. It's a historical romance, and the runaway
Fiance.
fiance has just seen the girl he left at the altar. The guy is trying to win her back now. Ooh. Ooh.
Interesting.
You know,
We should do an
My-
AHS stream.
my favorite book, Addie LaRue, also features a sort of runaway bride situation. Pulling it back, pulling.
Oh,
I don't have a problem. It's not a problem
When you get the tattoo.
are you sure? Are you
soon.
sure? You're gonna change your name to Addie LaRue?
Please don't.
Honestly, I kind
Please
of
don't.
Are you gonna put the name as
Violet's middle name
Addie?
is James. Just kidding.
After your mom. Oh my god.
Oh.
No, I've already decided that I'm going to get, because the whole thing is that Addie has 7 freckles across her nose, and they're like stars.
Mhm.
They're like constellations, and like constellations are just like. So I am going to get really small, just 7 stars right there.
Make sure you bring the
Nice.
the dust jacket with you for the artist to
I'm
have
not
as
gonna.
reference.
It's not going to be the dust jacket one.
Okay.
It's going to be. I don't have the
The
book up
chapter header? Well,
Yeah,
either way, bring a visual reference just so they know what you want.
here. Huh?
Bring a visual reference just so they get it exactly as you want it.
It's not my first rodeo, babes.
I know.
My whole back. Have you seen my back?
No, I haven't, and I don't want to
My
see
whole
your back.
back. I have a back piece like this big,
Okay.
and my wrists and my leg. I can't believe I've never shown you guys my back tattoo.
I have one on my arm, which you guys will probably see soon.
Mm-hmm. Once it gets
Cool.
warmer, yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not that. It's that he's doing it for his.
Mhm.
It's themed
It's themed.
for his first video when he uploaded.
7 years time.
This is my back tattoo.
Yay.
Oh, pretty.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. That's stunning.
nice.
Thank
It's
you.
very large
My
and
hair was
charged.
blonde too. Yeah. I don't know about. That's such like a small tattoo. I'd feel okay going to a tattoo shop in Roan at times, because that can't take longer than 7 minutes. Like
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
versus like
Yeah,
my
my
back.
haircut took like 10. Not
Huh?
very long at all. My haircut took like 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
That's probably because they want to get you in and out. So, but just to
Yeah.
minimize exposure.
This
and everything.
was 7 hours. Oh, David Tennant. Love that question. David Tennant.
I love David Tennant also, but I'm going to say Matt Smith.
What question?
Favorite doctor.
Oh, David Tennant by far.
Oh. See, I am the weird one who loves Chris Eccleston. He's my
No,
favorite.
Chris
My
Eccleston.
Chris also loves Chris.
But my mom also has a
Oh,
massive
Chris.
Chris Eccleston.
Yeah.
I have a body
He
pillow
is
that's
beautiful.
David
I love
Tennant as
him.
the doctor on one side, and then Matt Smith on the other side. Scandal.
Where did you
Just
get
pick with
I will say I do love David Tennant, though.
I love him so much. He's a great actor.
Museum in Cardiff, and I'm really sad that they closed it. If any British people in chat, like I think again Mythic, I think said he was British. Like the Doctor Who Museum in Cardiff, man. Before they closed, I did the thing again. I'm sorry. Before they closed it, it was really fun.
It was fantastic. Like we like kind of stopped watching the show, but it was still amazing to see all of the like costumes and props and the sets. They had like all the TARDISes,
Hmm
which was so fun.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cool.
I want to go inside a TARDIS one day.
I highly recommend it.
I can't. I want it so bad.
And they had like
Nice.
just like a bunch of costumes, set pieces. It was really. I'm trying to find like pictures. Oop. Matt Smith was good too. Matt Smith was definitely my second favorite.
Samesies.
Oh,
I do
there.
think I prefer Capaldi over Chris.
Hey,
I'm
here's
sorry.
the Cyberman.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, I love him, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Matty Moo and his non-existent eyebrows.
Here's Callum and his brother.
Oh, I love it.
And that's our dad behind the cage.
Nice.
Aw, I love it.
Is that Davros?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. This is my favorite picture of Callum and his brother there.
Aw.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
Face of fire.
Oh my god, yes. 10 out of 10.
Oh, wow. Nice.
and we could like walk up to this set right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
I hate both of you.
Oh, it was incredible. I'm sorry if I'm about to kill anyone.
My local convention I went to had some of the Daleks. Nice.
Sorry if I'm about to kill
Oh,
anyone.
nice.
Hmm.
Oh
Wait,
my
wait.
god.
My picture. I'm being
Because she
taken.
had her,
Oh, she's
she had her
grabbing me.
hand out like that, so we all like,
That's great.
Or a red hat.
There it is when you wore a red hat.
Definitely not Tyler Joseph inspired. Not at
Oh,
all.
and then here we go. My favorite picture of me.
I love that picture so much.
My favorite Doctor
Aw.
Who companion is Rose.
Ooh, mine's.
Mine's Amy Pond because of the
Oh.
episode of The Girl Who Waited. It's probably my favorite episode of all time.
See, I want to say Donna, because Donna
Okay,
is
yeah.
just hilarious.
She's my favorite.
So mine
I
goes
love
Rose, Donna, and then the Pawns as a unit.
Yep.
Preferably Rory over Amy, but they're together. They're a group.
I'm safe. I
didn't-
don't like. Good. I have been like tempted to rewatch Doctor Who because like we
We need
fell
to.
out of it with Capaldi.
Mhm.
Um,
I like Capaldi.
Yeah, I never started Capaldi.
I kind of want to like go
I
back
stopped
and
with Matt.
try to watch Capaldi because like when we were at the museum, there was some cool stuff there from the Capaldi era that like looked like it was really cool.
It gets very dark with him, but there's scenes where he's playing the guitar, and like he's like legit playing it, and he is so good at it.
Louis Capaldi
Hmm?
sings the song "Someone You Loved."
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
well, that's his nephew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like
Oh.
my favorite singer of 2019 and 2020.
I have a Funko Pop of Capaldi with his guitar. It's on the other room where I'd go get it. I'm lazy.
Aww.
I have 9, 10, and 11 as Funko Pops. I do not have 12.
I saw it and I was like, I need. So I got.
Melissa, I'm sorry that we're talking
It's
about
okay. It's okay. I'm used to it. It's fine.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm like, no, don't apologize. It's like I genuinely do not like sci-fi whatsoever, so I apologize. Like, but I'm not apologizing
No,
for
don't be
not
sorry
enjoying
about
it because I've tried Eccleston and he annoyed the fuck out of me. The only one I tolerated was Matt Smith because he was hot. That's it.
And even though he has no eyebrows, right? He's so beautiful.
Any sci-fi.
No, not
For the
really.
longest time, the Doctor Who theme song was my alarm in the morning. And now it is the Imperial March from Star Wars. Because it's like, hey bitch, here's your impending doom, waking up and going to work.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Mhm.
Or if you're a vegan, wakey, vegetables and sadness.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not wrong. I forgot that my dad was making bacon this morning for bacon and egg sandwiches, and I walked out of my room and I smelled the bacon,
Oh.
and I immediately got excited.
I love that for you.
Me too.
Me too.
And we had them on brioche buns, and the eggs were runny like I like them, and it was very good.
Ooh, fancy.
Nice.
Do you guys think we should end it here, or do people want to read again? I'm good either way.
I
I'm
say let's
good.
end it here just so we can
Yeah.
go play Among Us.
Yeah, because Sam is ready.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, because friends
Okay.
in chat, we're gonna play Among Us. So like, if you want to, message someone your Skype name, preferably not me, because I don't know how to answer messages.
Preferably Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa got that on lock. Message Melissa
Yeah,
if
she's
you want
a
to play
pro.
Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have the link in the description for our YouTube.
I'm keeping my carrot
And
out
you can probably
because
find
I
us on
love
Twitter
it.
too.
I mean, we streamed for 2.5 hours. That's
But
pretty
yes. Yeah, that's a good stream.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this. This was a lot of fun.
good. Me too.
Same.
Can we make it like a
So-
Saturday thing? Because
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to
We
do it
should.
next Saturday, but any other Saturday that
Yeah.
I'm not busy, I'm able to do.
Perfect.
Okay.
So, if y'all
Cool.
want to do a reading stream without me, no hard feelings.
Oh, okay. Well, we can
I'll
still
read
do
in
one
solidarity
next
with you.
weekend.
What I'll do is, if you guys do a reading stream, I'll just have you guys on the TV. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
There
we'll
we
do
go.
one, and then you could watch us.
Awesome.
we do belong on big
Yeah.
screen.
mm-hmm.
We do.
Mythic says that
Yay.
is Mythic a clear gender, so I'm gonna say they will join. I don't want to assume.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yay!
Hey,
It's like 2 a.m. for you, my dude. Like,
I
Are
just
you
don't
sh-
know that
It
person.
might be.
if they're British, then yeah, isn't it 2 a.m.? Or
Yeah,
close to-
that is
It is
very late
1:30.
England time.
2:30.
Mhm.
Wait,
Wait,
11,
I
12.
have.
It's
It
2:30.
is. So in Zurich, Switzerland,
That's
because my friend Danny D, she lives in Switzerland, and then Elias lives in Norway, and then Dendi lives in the Netherlands. It is 3:30 a.m. there.
So they're an hour.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I just know because
That's crazy.
I've been for so many years. 5 hours. Unless daylight savings time, like the time change or whatever, then for like
Not in January.
then for like 2 weeks, it's 4 hours. Because they do it before we
Okay.
do, or we do it before them. I can't remember which.
Mhm.
Yay! Okay, all right. Let's end it here and let's go murder each other.
Yes.
Oh, yay, murders!
Yay. Well, thank
Bye.
you for joining us, everybody. Please check out everyone's channels in the description and have a lovely night.